Hey there, demons, it's your boy. So, yeah, let's talk a little bit. You can see we've jumped ahead a little bit. We're now on Silent Hill 4 instead of Silent Hill 3, like I had promised today. Uh, so let's talk about that really quick before we get into this. First off, we're gonna make this as bright and vibrant as we can. Because I want you guys to be able to see as much as possible. Well, sure, it helps me out even more, but like watching even the streams where I've adjusted the brightness manually, it it sometimes is still too dark for like a stream. But anyways, yeah, let's talk about Silent Hill 3 and why we're doing Silent Hill 4 instead. So I put my copy of Silent Hill 3. I have a regular edition copy of it. I put it in my PS2 and the game loads. But literally only to where it's thinking about loading the publisher screens. It doesn't, like, it shows the Silent Hill 3 logo in the lower right, but it won't like show Konami, it won't go to the main menu. Some things that I've tried, I've of course tried cleaning the disc. I didn't really get into cleaning the laser, but I didn't really think there'd be as much of a problem with the laser itself, considering we ran Silent Hill 2 flawlessly yesterday. And on the very same PS2, we're on the main menu of Silent Hill 4 now. I'm moving so we don't go through the intro sequence again. But, I even tried a totally different PS2, and the exact same thing happened. I thought I was avoiding it by moving. You're gonna notice that blue menu come up in the upper left, by the way. That's whenever the game is changing resolutions. As far as I know, there's no way for me to have the OSSC not show that. So, like, it's not a video issue, it's actually a game loading issue. I have a couple of potential solutions, but they would take time. Like, one of them would take a lot of time and effort. It would essentially involve me loading games over my network into the PS2 instead of trying to load them. So it wouldn't technically be my ISO, but I mean, I do own the game. It's not loading. Last ditch effort, when I have some money, I can buy a different copy and keep my fingers crossed, I guess. But like because someone will probably have a question about it, my original copy, or the PS2 that I'm playing on, I have the model number conveniently. I'm actually planning on posting it on my page. Is the SCP-77001 PS2 Slim model, which doesn't really have compatibility issues with anything. We're gonna keep the gauge on all the time. But yeah, it's not loading, and I want to do a stream today, so we're doing this. Now you'll notice that I do technically have a save file. That's because Silent Hill 4 was actually the game that I used for testing, in getting things, like doing some of my initial configurations of the OSSC and stuff. Silent Hill 4 was actually the one I tested with that. So yeah, we're gonna be just writing over that save. I also should be upfront that unlike Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3, I have not beat this in any sort of like recent-ishness. So this may be a multi-day stream while we work our way through this game. There's very, very little about it that I remember. Most of it's from memes on the Fog posting page. Shout out. I do have a guide pulled up here if I just get like hopelessly stuck, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm here for a good time, not a hard time. We're gonna focus on the Silent Hill 4 run though, but I wanted to be open with what happened on the Silent Hill 3 run. I'd like to revisit it. It was 2 years ago that Henry Townsend moved into room 302 of South Ashfield Heights, an apartment building in the medium-sized city of Ashfield. Henry was happy and enjoying his new life. But 5 days ago, something strange happened. He began to have a recurring dream each night. One other thing, he couldn't leave room 302. Man, they're making me talk fast. I'm slow at like most things, so that includes talking and walking. So like the whole reason I was convinced that I need to buy an OSSC is because playing this part right here, which I'm about to, I couldn't tell what anything was. Now granted, a lot of it is because of the filter they're using here. What's with this room? It's covered in blood and rust. But yeah, this is my room, but what the hell's happened to it? So yeah, I don't really remember the mechanics of the game entirely, other than like, I won't even spoil them, but I know like some really high level stuff, but I don't even know how to deal with it. This room, is it really my room? It's in terrible shape. The air is so heavy, my head hurts. I don't even know what this is. It's a radio. Anyway. The door is shut for good. The door's shut tight. It won't open at all. Door shut tight, it won't open at all. Yeah, we're gonna get very familiar with his apartment because we come back here a lot. That's one thing I do know. I don't feel like washing my hands right now. Henry, we're in the middle of a pandemic, buddy. You better be washing your hands. I'm not interested in food at all. My head, it hurts. Creepy. It looks like a face. I thought I moved this, but now it's back where it was. I don't remember shit already. It's part of an old picture book. There once was a baby and a mother who were connected by a magic cord, but one day the cord was cut and the mother went to sleep. The baby was left all alone, but the baby made lots of friends at Wish House, and everyone was nice to him. The baby was happy. It's ripped here and I can't read anymore. That's not your stream buffering or anything. That's just how this intro cutscene works.
Oh, man. What a dream. Hello?
Help me.
What? The cord's cut.
So already there's some pretty weird shit. Pay attention to the lady standing at the stairs. $555 $37.50. Let's call that. Remember, the cord's cut. That noise just now. What was that? Yeah, I'm keeping his health gauge up all the time in the upper left. "5 days ago. That's when I first had the nightmare. I haven't been able to get out of my room since then. The phone doesn't work. The TV doesn't work. I can't even get anyone to hear me when I yell. My whole world has suddenly turned insane. My door's chained up, the windows are sealed shut, and on top of that, someone chained the door from the inside. How am I gonna get out of here? Don't go out, Walter."
What the hell? What's going on here?
It's Eileen Gavin from next door.
Oh man. Hope my luck changes before the party.
Don't go out, Walter. What's this? Mom, why doesn't you wake up? You put the first letter in your scrapbook. Looks like a scrap from some book. Man, this thing looks like it was written ages ago. Through the ritual of Holy Assumption, he built a world. It exists in a space separate from the world of our Lord. More accurately, it is within, yet without the Lord's world. Unlike the world of our Lord, it is a world of extreme flux. Unexpected doors or walls, moving floors, odd creatures, a world only he can control. Anyone swallowed up by that world will live there for eternity, undying. They will haunt that realm as a spirit. How can our Lord forgive such an abomination? It's part of the book. It's too damaged to read. It is important to travel lightly in that world. He who carries too heavy a burden will regret it. The book is too damaged to read anymore. Put the book scrap in your scrapbook. I brought these books with me when I moved in 2 years ago, but I haven't touched them since then.
Are you yearning for that special place to spend quality time with your loved one? Do you need to relax and get away from it all? Come to Silent Hill for the ultimate peaceful getaway.
So this is just a little further down. We could have still seen the lady walk into the subway, but you can also see what all your neighbors are doing at any given time. Yeah, this is a game about being trapped in a room. It's a photo of me as a kid, and then when I graduated from high school. I had this furniture since before I moved here 2 years ago. So that's a save. We're not going to save just yet, but we will be making a lot more saves, and maybe keeping like a rolling set of saves in case I just like royally fuck something up. Because I'm a little nervous to play this one. I wasn't ready mentally to do this today. So the bathroom and the bedroom, literally, the doors lead right into each other. Hey there! Good morning. That's appropriate to say to you. Yeah, I just skipped Silent Hill 3 today for reasons beyond my immediate control, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. I can't open the door. Yeah, it's a game about being stuck in a room. Another fun things you can do by yourself when you're isolating. It's a washing machine. I don't need that right now. There's something really key I'm missing. I don't know what. Ah, this chest could hold a lot of stuff. There we go. They're so weird. They have such arbitrary triggers for things. What was that?
What the hell? Somebody in there? I wonder if I can get out this way.
We were just in this damn bathroom and this hole wasn't there. Sewage pipe's broken too. Pull on the part hanging down, you got a steel pipe. Be a good weapon for us. Enter the hole. Yeah. That's Henry. That's what I do. Climb into dark, spooky holes. This part has a pretty significant visual filter. It may cause a little bit of a headache. Future trips through here go very fast, but I have to go through it manually the first time. I don't really want to get into some of the speculation about this game yet. But one of the widely accepted discussions, I say one of the modestly accepted discussions, is about the game used as a metaphor for childbirth. I don't really know a whole lot about the reason why that's a discussion, so I can't really contribute to it, but it's just one thing to keep in mind while we play. So when we're not in the room, we actually do move to a third-person view, which is more traditional. It's a big pipe. This looks like the South Ashfield subway station I can see from my apartment. But it's all wrong. This shouldn't be here. This game controls considerably different. It's weird in about every possible way. That's what she said. Who
are you? What's your name?
Henry. And you?
This is my dream, and you don't even know my name. It's Cynthia.
Your dream.
That's right. This is just a dream. And a really terrible one, too. I hope I wake up soon.
So you think this is a dream, huh?
Well, if it's not a dream, what is it? Anyway, I want to get out of here, but I can't find the exit. Say, will you help me find it? I'm kind of scared all alone. I'll do a special favor for you later. It's just a dream, so I might as well have some fun.
Henry's just like, I just climbed in this big ass hole. This big asshole. Just getting these marked on the map. The map in this game works a little different. From what I can tell, instead of finding maps, Henry just always draws the map as we go through. So we're not actually marking on maps, we're just making a map as we go. They probably figured that would be a little bit easier instead of them having to place a map near the very beginning for you to hopefully maybe find, but possibly not find.
Wait a minute. I think I'm gonna puke.
Also keep in mind, this is a 16-year-old game. And the combat, I feel, is notoriously bad. Because they don't really let you kill much. Like, you can kill these things, sure, but hell, he don't even give a shit about me. Alright. I was sitting there like ready to fight to the death, and they're just like, nah bro, we're just vibing. Okay. Looks like there's no one in there. Cool, whatever. Let's check on her. Maybe she's got to drop Big Duke. I don't think anyone's in there. Where could this crazy hole lead to? Internet? Yeah. That's what I was talking about with the fast forwarding that does. It basically just pulls us back through the hole after we do that initial crawl.
What? Another dream. seems so real. Or could it be? Was I really inside that woman's dream? Ah, that's just stupid. What am I thinking?
Is it stupid though, Henry? Is it? So we gotta stock up. So this is like a creepy part of the game in a real like creeper way. If it makes you uncomfortable, it should. This furniture's been here since I moved in. Huh? That's weird. Someone moved it. Straighten it. Who could have done it? There's a pistol on the floor. Will you take the pistol? You got the pistol. Easy to use handgun, but not much stopping power. There's a message carved in here. It looks like they used an ice pick or something. The faint hope I had is slowly changing to despair. I've somehow managed to tunnel this far, but no matter what I do, I can't get any farther. The hallway, the windows, the walls. It feels like this room's stuck in another dimension. Eileen never noticed.
Where did I put that damn broom? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, this part always makes me feel uncomfortable. I won't spoil it, but for any horn dogs, the game will punish you. Phone's ringing. The phone with the cord cut.
Where did you go? Hurry! Save me! If you need a token, there's one here.
Okay, that's actually good information, because like when I was playing around my test file, I couldn't find the token at all. So she made that call from a payphone. So I guess she's out there sweeping in the hallway. I like that you can hear sounds from other rooms in the room you're at. Like, the whole thing, from what I can gather, is she's trying to just, like, coincidentally catch you. To speak to you. Like, from what I can tell, she wants to, like, invite you to a party or something. But, like, she can't catch us, and she doesn't really know any other way, and I guess she's just too nervous to knock and be like, hey, let's go to this party. It'll be fun. So you can hear it's like kind of like laughter or baby sounds. Enter the hole. It's some kind of mannequin. It's got a coin in its hand. You take the coin? She didn't show up there last time. You got the Lynch Street line coin. Oh, I know why. Ha! The reason she didn't show up is because when I was doing my test run, I couldn't hear anything because I didn't have my audio cables yet, so I never heard the phone ringing. So I never answered it and got the notice from her that there's a coin here if you need it. They made the enemies considerably more aggressive in this game, so I feel it only necessary to actually work on clearing them out. Well, good. We'll already progress past where I wasn't able to in my test run. We're already farther. Like, I explored this whole area, but I didn't really get to do anything with it. Shit. Got the pistol bullets. Small diameter bullets for use in the pistol. Not very powerful. So yeah, they were also experimenting. I should say this is the last game that was actually made by Team Silent. After this, Konami is like, we want Western developers to work on this. Because the game, while popular in Japan, was even more popular in the US. Like we eat this shit up, so like, alright, we'll let a Western team do it. And that's how we got all the rest of the series. Need a coin to get through the turnstile. It's a Lynch Street Line entrance. You use the Lynch Street Line coin. The inventory system's weird. Alright. So this is brave new territory. So like that's a really low quality video in general. It's not like the OSSC or anything. From what I know with the ghosts, you shouldn't fight them. There's a button here. Will you push it? Looks like the car door's opened. Well, she joined up with us. Didn't have a damn word to say, though. Spooky ghost man, spooky ghost man. All they doing is spooking all the time, being scary. Ain't nobody wants you here, ghost man. Go back, being a ghost somewhere else. But don't be a ghost here. There's a toy box here. It has 1008. We're gonna call that the 1008 box. They're out there having like an orgy or something. What the hell? You see he like grabbed his head. Go away, you damn ghost! Yes, I know I'm obnoxious. I think it's the other platform, like the other side of the platform. That was a pain in the ass. And fart ghosts. Some bullets. I should be able to get to the street this way, but it's a dead end. Hey, Henry did not do the best job marking these for me. Yeah, so the game gets like really grainy when there's a ghost nearby. That's just like a visual effect that it employs, I guess.
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Enter the hole. I'm for it. One decent thing about it is coming back to the apartment slowly regenerates your health. Or maybe it regenerates it all the way, I can't remember. Oh yeah. Just picks it right back up. So we don't really need health items as much as we just need to remember to come back to the apartment occasionally. That symbol that's coming up is the mark of the sun from Silent Hill 3. If you do want to see the Silent Hill 3 story, then I definitely recommend, since I can't do the PS2 version now or who knows when, to at least check out my version for the HD collection. That way you can get the story and you'll learn about the mark of the sun. Or the halo of the sun, excuse me. Worthwhile things to know. I haven't saved once yet. Yeah, this game uses some funky ass visual filters. I hear more fart ghost. Because every time they come to the arena, they just rip a big ass fart. Oh. We've seen that worm.
Henry, I found the exit. Come to the turnstile. Henry, I found the exit. Come to the turnstile. Hurry! Hurry! It's him. He's coming!
But she just keeps getting like separated from you and shit. So I occasionally have to like shake my controller. It'll get pieces stuck in it. Damn! Gave me the clothesline from hell like Bradshaw. Really? Move your ass! Oh my god! What an awful room. They're so inconsistent. Ooh. I need me a safe hole to climb in. So, okay, we're on the other side now. Let's take this one. I'm pretty sure I know where it goes. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't do proper adjustments to the camera now either. They just kind of keep you locked out of that. Damn fart ghost! I don't have the health for your bullshit. Yeah, the combat in this game is widely criticized. Women's makeup items are scattered on the ground. These must be Cynthia's. Huh. Those are really big bottles. It's the King Street Line entrance. It's King Street Line exit. Oh. There's a plate on the door. Remove the plate? You got the Temptation placard. She got fucked up.
Are you okay?
It's just a dream, right? I think I drank too much last night. I never got to do that special favor for you. I feel like I'm dying.
Okay. It's just a dream.
I give to you. Really don't deserve
16121.
it. There's nothing you can do. So sleep
Making a note.
in your only memory of me, my dearest mother. Here's a lullaby to close your eyes. Goodbye. It was always you
Ah, we're safe.
Cynthia? Man, what's that noise out there?
Yeah, they made him just kind of like observe shit for a while. There's an ambulance and a police car near the subway entrance. Is it Cynthia?
Hurry up and get that ambulance. Quit yapping and move her already. Damn, she's got numbers carved into her chest. I wonder if...
Well, we have a new letter, too. There's a scrap of red paper stuck in here. Although the cult itself is gone, I'm sure the spirit of it is still alive. There are too many strange things happening in that town. I'm investigating 2 people, or maybe I should say just one. I just about discovered what's going on. April 8th. You put the red diary, April 8th, in your scrapbook. So, nothing going on out there. Let's check in on some of the only human contact we have, as creepy as it is. She's just chilling. Let's save. Return from Subway World. Yeah, it's the one thing about this game I actually find kind of amusing, is that you can return from the Subway World. Well, let's hold on to that, as I don't know if I'll be going back in or not. Oh. Okay, so that's how you reload. That's convenient. What's weird to me, like, I feel like his bedroom should be on the right and that his bathroom should be on the left, but that's not the case at all. The hole's getting bigger. Enter the hole? Now it's got some turns and shit to it. gonna go somewhere else. Another thing to add to the birthing thing that people talk about. Notice whenever Henry wakes up in a world, he's always like in that kind of like fetal-ish position. Like he's got his hands wrapped around his knees. Then I started blasting. It's too dark to see. This writing, what does it mean? I can't read this writing. Oh, that's a good question. I would even say an accurate one for not knowing what it says. No, we're not gonna jump in there yet, but it's good to know we have a hole here at the beginning. Hey there, Kai, how you doing? Then I started blasting. I just got to the Stormblood quest. Very nice. Yeah, I didn't really play much story after we quit yesterday. I ended up getting pretty distracted. What is this place? Is it some kind of factory? I feel like I should have this out instead. Swing better. Because they're making it a pain in the ass to get around. Like, they barely hurt. Those things are actually pretty hard to hit. Yeah, we're just gonna use the pipe for this. Using a gun is pointless. Yeah, you probably noticed I'm not on Silent Hill 3. To make a long story short, the game won't load past the initial loading screen. I can't read this writing. The engine's still running. The driver's seat door is open. Well, let's hop in. It's road trip time, baby. It stopped with the brake pedal engaged. There are all sorts of things scattered on the seat. Among the trash is a scrap of paper with something written on it. It's been a while since I came here to Silent Hill. Maybe I'll meet the devil this time. But whenever I come to a cool place like Silent Hill, I always get real thirsty. Jasper Gain. There's a memo pad in there too. I'm not sure what that nosy guy meant when he said his home is the orphanage in the middle. The lake is northwest, so the opposite is southeast. The nosy guy said one other thing I don't understand. If you bring the dug up key, you can't go back. Put it away somewhere before you return there. Yeah, I didn't beat the game. It won't load past the initial screen. I did some troubleshooting on it, and I have isolated it to the game disc, as there's multiple PS2s it's not working on.
So you came to investigate this stone too. There was another guy here before, a real nosy guy. But I was the one who found the stone first. In the old days, the natives called it Nakihona. They used it in a ceremony for talking with their dead ancestors. And now those guys are using it too. Call it the Mother Stone. They're just up ahead in that weird building, operating some kind of crazy religious cult. They used to collect orphans and did things to them. Kind of gives you the chills, huh? This stone.
Yeah, Jasper. So this is the Mother Stone. More references to birth. By the way, we mentioned that earlier. This game has a lot of ways it can be interpreted in comparison to the childbirthing process. The less things I have jumping at me and impeding me, the better. So I'm more than happy to help dispatch some of these sooner. I got a 2-for-1 on that. Thankfully, where the combat's on easy, it doesn't really take much to take these out. Silent Hill Smiles Support Society. Wish House. That's the orphanage run by the cult, huh? So we've already seen a reference to Wish House. So here we are at the orphanage. Now the next time I find an item on the ground, which items actually seem pretty rare in general. Does Henry... yeah, he does look at stuff. There's weird writing here too. Well, let's... no, we'll just keep going. There's really no reason to stop early. Those are bats, but they sound like flies. Then I started swinging. Well, you guys were too busy trying to get laid. I was studying the pipe. Since he doesn't have a katana, he can't study the blade. Henry Townsend. Pipe weeaboo. Yeah, that does a much better job at dispatching them. Just call this game Stomp. Well, you guys were too busy peeping through peepholes. I was studying the blade. Toluca Lake. Toluca Lake? You may remember that that's actually the lake that we took that little rowboat across in Silent Hill 2. Take the portable medical kit. Heals your body by repairing wounds. Yeah, I probably could have put some stuff up. The upper body is missing. Was it some kind of goddess or something? Someone carved some kind of weird writing. You can't actually proceed. But it's good to know that there's a hole here. We need to offload some stuff at this point. That escalator was from hell. So we get our health back, which is one of the primary reasons for coming back. That sounds like a doorbell.
Help me! Help! Let me out of here!
There's something going on in this room.
What do you mean?
I heard weird noises coming from inside there.
Help!
Hey, Richard, can you see anything from your window?
No. Everything looks pretty normal to me. The guy who lives here, what's he like anyway?
I know his name and face, but that's about it.
Well, I'm gonna go call the super.
Yeah, good idea.
Damn it. They can't hear me.
He kind of sounded like Snake there for a second. Damn it, he can't hear me. So yeah, the main reason I came back was put some stuff up. Because I can say that I probably don't need those or that. I can load those bullets into the gun. That'll free up a spot too. Alright, now we're doing great. Probably will go ahead and save. Keeping them saves going. We're not going to do a whole bunch. We'll probably just roll through like 3 or 4 saves. Yeah, it's usually worth checking in on your apartment every once in a while. There's always something that could be happening. And here we are again. It like always loads in with that like weird visual filter when you first get in, and then it cleans itself up. I think it's just there to mess with you. There's weird writing here too. Then I started blasting. If I could get like a better melee weapon that doesn't really sacrifice a lot of speed, I could take a little sacrifice in speed, but nothing too wild. And then I'd probably be set for a lot of the games. I bet you I can just get by with like quick hits on everything. Is there anything over here? I feel like I was. Oh, there's writing. Yeah, that camera went rogue. I can't read this writing. I have no idea where I'm going. In case you think that there's some sort of plan or something. I do want to test this. Hillbilly Jim? So yeah, the thing about ghosts, you can't kill a ghost. You can beat the hell out of a ghost, but you can't kill a ghost. The ghost will be like, nah, no says I. Hello, small, scared child.
Hey, little boy. What are you doing here?
You're finally the third revelation. Something's gonna happen.
So, a fun fact about
nosy guy that was here.
Jasper's shirt.
He said it too.
That's actually
Something
the
big's
final
gonna
boss
happen.
from Silent Hill 1.
Finally, it's gonna happen.
I don't blame my kid for running. At least he wasn't like Laura. Just comes and fucking kicks the key and goes, ha ha. Must be the grave of someone from that Silent Hill religious group. And he really bent down to get into that. Let's Inspector Gadget the shit out of this. A grave has been dug here. On the bottom of the coffins are the numbers 11121. Someone carved some kind of weird writing. Let me guess, he can't read it. He can't read any of the red writing. It's locked from the outside. I can't get it open. But it knows it has the halo of the sun on it, which is very deeply tied to Silent Hill and their religious cult. As we would have learned in fucking Silent Hill 3 if we could have played it. I'm gonna be salty this whole run. Like, worst case scenario, I have to buy a new copy of the game, and like getting a new copy. The only saving factor is I can buy a loose copy. I don't have to get it with case because I have the case. So that would actually cut about a third off the price. But that's a last resort. I have some other things I want to try first. Here's the last door we haven't tried. So these like lead out, they branch out to like 2 or 3 rooms and they just kind of like die. Well, you were too busy turning into monsters. I was studying the pipe. I'm just sitting here like whooping all sorts of ass. But I'd rather have this stuff cleared out so if like a ghost is chasing me or whatever, I can just run. They're not gonna be stopping me with like stun lock hits and shit. As we've already seen one ghost. Damn fart ghost. There's weird writing here too. Someone carved some kind of weird writing. Yeah, like I know I keep checking those out, but like I can't help it. It's a golf club. Looks like a 6-iron. Interesting. So, do weapons have durability that I'm not aware of? We may be heading right back through. But I wanted to heal up. Also to check if there's anything new going on at the apartment. So it did say they were going to go get the superintendent. I'll probably play this for about another hour and a half, and then hop on Final Fantasy for the last couple hours. I don't want to, like, marathon the hell out of this game. We'll probably be playing it every day until we beat it. I can't open the window. Up until a few days ago, it was no problem. Ever since I started having those nightmares. If I accidentally skip through something, just to kind of reveal my secrets here, I'm actually looking over at the stream, which is about 5 seconds behind. Eileen? Are you okay? Damn, honey. There shouldn't be anything going on in here. Like, we know Eileen's out in the hall. And Eileen would be the only person in that room. Yeah, maybe this came for some health. Though I do want to check. So we have... the 6-iron. Yep, it's the first breakable item. Interesting. So there's a whole set of golf clubs that you can get. And they vary in durability and power. But they are a breakable weapon. The first breakable weapon in the entire series. Actually. So. I'm a little lost on what to do. Excuse me, fart ghost. There's weird writing here too. They're not even that lethal. They barely do any damage, but that could be where I'm playing on easy. They're just like, we'll just make the ghost not really much of a mechanic. Oh. an arm coming up from the ground. Oh man, thank God, it's just a tree root. Henry was about to shit. Lots of trees are cut. I guess we technically haven't tried to go into the orphanage. Yeah, Jasper's hanging out up there anyways. Whatever. It's locked.
The door won't open. That nosy guy gave me something really good. I could let you have it, but not for free. I'm really thirsty. I'm so thirsty.
You know what? I think I saw a vending machine.
Chocolate. Oh, chocolate.
Bro, do you want chocolate milk? Are you me? Okay, hold on. I need to try something. Because if I was Henry right here and Jasper's like, oh, I'm so thirsty, I would just go to my apartment and be like, here's a glass of water. Or, you know, if Henry is, you know, a man of good taste and has chocolate milk in his fridge, he might not have anything, but like, we'll check. Halo of the sun. Like, I'm the one moving the thing on the load screens. I should probably mark this accordingly. Make sure nothing's going on out here. Eileen doesn't just start doing like cartwheel kick flips and shit. You're thirsty, huh? The water still works, but I don't need any now. Dude, yes we do. There's chocolate milk here! What a man of good taste! Take the chocolate milk. Chocolate flavored milk. Very sweet. It was in the refrigerator at home. He is a man of fucking taste. White wine. Take the bottle of white wine? Sure, why not? Oh, you can use it as a weapon too. Shut up. So I am gonna put those in my thing here though. That's amazing. I was joking when I said he's got chocolate milk in the fridge and he's got it. Now the next problem would be keeping me from drinking it by the time I get to Jasper. What do you mean you drank my chocolate milk? Hey man, it's a delicacy. This and wine are the only two things I have to drink in my apartment that I can't get out of. I can't use this here. Well, if the camera angle would change.
I'm real thirsty.
God, what a man of taste.
Oh man, that was awesome. Here, take this. There's something written on it.
It's a small spade with a bloody inscription. Will you take it? You got the blood inscribed spade. Written in blood is opposite where the lake and house meet, inside the hand holding on to the ground. Well, we've already seen that, haven't we? I want to say it was through here. The first place we found was the lake, and the note does say it's the opposite of the lake, which would be this direction. Then we gotta check our spooky hand tree. Somebody got diarrhea back there. This should get us into the orphanage. Rusted bloody key. Rusted and bloody key. Inscribed on it is, the holder of this key will wander for eternity. An arm coming up from the ground. There'll probably be some bullshittery waiting on us. Oh. That's different. That's very different. Wait. Wait. It's the same. It's because I'm holding the key. I know what we need to do. We have to go put this. This is dumb. We have to go put it in our storage, walk to the orphanage, come back to the apartment, retrieve it from our storage. But Jasper's note did say you have to put the key down somewhere. And, like, you can't just yeet that thing. That's a lot of apartment revisits. Eventually the apartment stops being safe. I remember to a little extent, but I don't remember too greatly. Oh. Someone's walking out there. Oh, I guess it is him. Yeah, the mechanics are unsettling because you kind of just stumble into shit. Like, there is some, like, RNG and stuff. It's not as, like, 100% as scripted. The story is the same. Eileen's snoozing. You may recognize that rabbit from Silent Hill 3. It's Robbie the rabbit. I'm I'm seeing if I can get anything to change. Oh, she's turned. And she's gone. So she's just chilling. Like I'm rapidly going back to it. Now she's run off.
Really? That many people? You sure you can handle it? Oh, really? Huh? Oh, no problem. I better start getting ready soon. I told you, no problem. I'll be there. What? Oh, that. Yeah, you're telling me. I really want to find another place soon. There's just, I don't know, something about this place.
Yeah, I just want to hear that conversation. Okay. So, I mean, slight spoiler, I guess, but at this point I pretty much have to fess up. Eventually, if you peep through the people too much, the rabbit, like, turns around and looks at you. And it's, like, not very healthy looking. Wait a minute, I didn't do what I needed to do. Fuck. I was too worried about the peephole. We're also going to be skipping the tunnel cutscene whenever I'm going back to a world, just to save a little bit of time. Also, because I'm actually getting a little bit of burn in, that'll help with it. That way it's not coming up all the time. The OSSC does have a warning to be very careful with anything that's like static on the screen for a long time, which sucks. Because like I can see a little bit burn in on my TV in the upper left, but it'll work itself out as I let other pixels be there. So it's starting to fade a little bit. Little bit. So I feel like having one melee and like one gun, maybe a couple of things of ammo is pretty much like a bare minimum. So we're gonna pass through here. Yeah, see the effect's gone because we've dropped that key. It's one of those weird rules, I guess. We're just gonna skip those wake up cutscenes too, unless like it's a story triggered one and not just me returning to the apartment because I gotta do something. Yeah, you can't just hold like hundreds of bullets like you could in the first 3 games. You've used the rusted bloody key. Here, now we can proceed. It's a child's drawing. Yeah, the burning's already starting to fade away a lot. I wonder what was going on here. It's locked. Lock is broken. Can't open the door. Well, Jasper, you got any ideas, homie? My chocolate milk brethren, please don't betray me.
I wonder what they did here.
Wonder what was going on here. So that door's just locked, but there's a thing here. It's falling apart. I can't even read most of the pages. Here's a part I can read. The second sign, and God said, offer the blood of the 10 sinners and the white oil. Be then released from the bonds of the flesh and gain the power of heaven. From the darkness and void bring forth gloom, and gird thyself with despair for the giver of wisdom. The third sign, and God said, return to the source through sin's temptation. Under the watchful eye of the demon, wander alone in the formless chaos. Only then will the 4 atonements be in alignment. So just as a note before I go to the next page, temptation is one of the plates that we got earlier. You put the Holy Scripture scrap in your scrapbook. There's a plate on the door. Remove the plate. You got the source placard. Shows a baby and says source. Holy shit, Jasper. My chocolate milk brother, not like this. One 7121.
I finally met him! The one the nosy guy talked about! The devil!
Jasper, what the fuck? Look, man, we both like chocolate milk, but I'm starting to think that's maybe where our bonds That's as far as they go. I trusted you.
A special news report. In a forest near Silent Hill, the burned corpse of a 30-year-old male was discovered earlier today. The police have ruled it a homicide and are investigating. The numbers 17121 were reportedly carved into the man's body. Due to the marks on the victim, the police are investigating possible links to the Walter Sullivan case 10 years ago.
Ooh, Walter Sullivan. Where have we heard that name before? Well, if you're only watching this video, you haven't heard it before. However, I highly recommend you watch either of my Silent Hill 2 playthroughs. Personally, I'm a fan of the PS2 version myself. We've seen Walter Sullivan's name. It was mentioned in a news article, and it was also part of that radio minigame. The newspaper article talked about him killing Billy and Miriam Locane.
This is the superintendent. Are you in there, Henry?
This is why they
Help
assume
me!
to be James's
There's
father.
something wrong with this room! Help! Let me out of here!
Is anybody home?
What's going on here?
Key. I'm sure I heard something in there. Yeah. That sound. It's the same one as back then.
So you could hear him wrestling around with the keys. So I'll try to trigger it. I'm seeing if she'll like get up. No, she seems pretty rooted there. I'm actually not interested in Eileen, like, for that. I'm interested in the bunny. Anyways, it's enough goofing. The hole's probably bigger, so let's put away the source tablet before we go. And then do a save. Ooh. This could be a very quick game. Because I know there's only 4 worlds, but you do revisit them all. The hole has changed again. I think I can hear children's voices. So you go in. So the first time it was a straight shot, and then the second time for the Forest World it had a lot of bends in it. This one has bends, but it has up, down, left, right bends, not just left and right bends. Interesting. He didn't start in the fetal position for this one. Now he's sprawled out. This place is pretty notorious in the Silent Hill community. It's called the Water Prison. Yeah, we'll stream this for about another hour. And swap over. So yeah, I think a place like this, it's really important that you start documenting, like, immediately. So we know we're in a giant circle. Graffiti. Still looks like a kid's writing. I'm being watched from the middle room. Right from that hole. Also, a shadow just passed by.
Get me the hell out of here.
There's a sloppily written note on the ground. Lucky, I finally escaped from the cell. I decided to take a careful look around this building. The scariest place was the first floor basement. There's a kitchen in the northeast, but next door in the northwest is a death chamber. To get in there, you have to punch in the right numbers. I don't know the numbers, and it was too dark to even see the panel, so I didn't go in. Lock is broken. Well, well, well.
He's gonna kill me. Walter's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
So there's Walters. Walter's been name dropped again. We still have doors to check. I'm checking inner doors first. That's just gross. We have two more to check. Oh, something's written. I'm sick of being watched. But not like this, though. So this should be everything checked. Yep. Now we just have a couple doors on the outside.
He's gonna kill me.
some reason he just didn't like register, like in my mind. This place punishes you for running. Maybe you can kind of get... Oh. You can skip a lot of it by taking ladders. And doors. That's really convenient. Yeah, those wall enemies are pretty fucking annoying. Way too late to really be able to follow along this one, so real quick before hopping off, put your hand in it. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch the HD collection version of the Silent Hill 3 stream. My copy isn't loading in the PS2. Like it loads to the initial Silent Hill 3 loading screen, but like it won't actually load to the main menu or anything. So if you do want to catch up on that part of the story, cool. I'll have this upload, but I don't know what I'm doing, so this is gonna be a multi-part. I'm only streaming this for like another hour. Yeah, like, I'm not getting an actual disc read error, but I tried it in multiple PS2s, and the exact same thing is happening on 2 different PS2s. I can't open it very wide. I think he's just saying that he can't open it. It's too wide for him to open reliably. But like, it feels very tiny in here. But it's connected to this giant wheel, which there's a sign. Yeah, man, later. It's a key. Take this key. Got the water prison exit key. Just did the Alamigo dungeon. That was the worst experience. It's yeah. And the thing is, like, the common way that people like pull that, it's essentially wall to wall. So they're like, oh, you can wear your 70 gear now. You're fine. You're good. Like, I like that dungeon, but like, it's a bear. There's something written on the plate. To turn on the lights in the 3rd floor cells, turn this water wheel. Remember that the water must flow in the direction of the water wheel. Of course, you also have the option to open the sluice gate on the roof. You copied the water wheel room plate message into your scrapbook. I had a not very good tank and it was horrible. These kept running in circles of mobs. Both the DPS left after the first boss. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. It's always such a crapshoot these days, though. So, is this one... Okay, so this is this one giant circle, and I've already gone through the whole thing. So, something about getting the water poured. We've also got the exit key, so if something is locked, we can take care of that. So far, I haven't used the guide once, which I'm a little proud about that. I'm ready to beat his ass. they stop spawning after a point? I mean, yeah, they do, but it's like once you get to that midway point. Beat the hell out of it. Ooh, I don't really have the health for all that. We're just gonna climb ladder up, I guess. Because that'll let me skip a lot of it. Yeah, that dungeon can be better, because it's really not a bad dungeon. Like, yeah, you do need to be geared a little bit, but... Oh, that was a total coincidence. Let's go heal up. Oh, there's a memo. It's a sloppily written note. To get to the surveillance rooms in the middle of the complex, you have to use the corpse disposal chutes in the cells. However, on the first and second floors, these cells are locked. That's so the kids wouldn't discover them. So you have to get to the first floor from one of the cells on the third floor. I know how to do it, but it's really a pain. Also, the lights only work on the third floor. It's a guard's diary. Boy, what a awful place. You can even see the tunnel becomes kind of the water prison, like there at the end. Since we came from the end of the tunnel to the beginning, which is in our apartment. It was genuinely not a fun experience. I wish I could have left with the DPS. I'm hoping I can run it with you so I can actually experience the dungeon without hating it. I mean, yeah, I'll, I don't know how much story progress I'll be making tonight. It's my TV on. I'm also letting my health regenerate. I remember turning this on. She giggling about something. That's a really weird loop. But they're different laughing animations each time. Looks like she's looking straight at us. Oh, it kicked me out. Okay, so she just loops through it. That was a new note. There's a scrap of red paper stuck in here. Lately, I've been feeling like my life is in serious danger. I've been put through a lot in my life. but I've never felt this kind of pure animal fear. In case something happens to me, I've decided to write down what I've learned for whoever you are that's living in the apartment now. I've been investigating the mass murder that took place 7 years ago, in which 10 people were killed in 10 days. They were killed in a variety of ways, but the one thing they had in common was that each corpse had the following numbers, in order of their deaths, carved into them. 01121, 02121, etc., etc., etc. The name of their killer, it was carved into them as well. So, just so to note that none of those numbers have been represented up to this point. That just goes 1 through 10, and then the 121. But we've seen 16, 11, and 17. His name was Walter Sullivan. April 4th. You put the Red Diary, April 4th, into your scrapbook. Is that it? No. It's like he's looking at the door. It's like, I can't figure this door out. Now, something to notice is look at the handprints. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. But if you notice, the 16th and the 17th one appear to be red and fresh, whereas the other ones, the first 15, seem like they've had time to dry. Now, we've witnessed 2 deaths up to this point, Cynthia and Jasper. Even when I turn the power off, the screen stays on, so he can't turn it off. I'm trying, it won't turn off any farther. Where I gave that man our chocolate milk, our most sacred, most holy of items. So, something I wanted to note is that if you look at the holes that are made here, it actually is the mark of the sun, and the hole is the exact diameter of the inner circle. And the circles of the mark of the sun, or the halo of the sun, they do represent certain things, along with the runes that are on the outside. I don't remember exactly what every portion of it signifies. However, I do know that it is about rebirth. Lots of ladders, holy shit. Is this another set of stairs? This second floor. Something written on paper. Still looks like a kid's writing. I peed in my pants. I gotta wash them so nobody finds out. Oh, I just saw his shadow. I think someone saw me. Lock is broken. I can't open the door. What are these? There's bottles filled with black powder. Okay, we might need to remember this room later. It's not really marked or anything, but we know it's on the second floor. I guess those are leeches. It's a diary. I've been watching the surveillance room's peephole the whole time, and sometimes he's there. I can tell because I can see a shadow move or hear his footsteps. Two more doors. I really wasn't expecting all this. And we're back. So, a little bit of information, but really nothing else there. Stomp what I can. So, I think I probably got like 2 or 3 with one stomp. Third floor has the lights. Interesting view. There are clothes lying here. There's that shadow. Okay, I can't interact with any of those. That looks like a one-way trip. Genuinely a little terrifying. I was kind of like frozen with fear there a little bit. There's something written on the paper. Now it will look like I'm sleeping. Huh? Were those footsteps? I wonder if they saw me. Yo, there was another one. It was just pointing at me. That's pistol bullets. There's graffiti here. It still looks like a kid's writing. I want to hide, but I can't hide. Sure, let's just jump in. Fuck it. Adventure time. Damn, he had no reservation about doing it. So we just went from the 3rd to the 1st floor. And that leads here. So do the corpses all get dumped through the holes?
Get me the hell out of here.
Alright, let's pay attention. So it's the room there is the one that would get me into the room with him. Like 5 o'clock ish. We're just gonna take the stairs, or the ladders rather. Is it just, I mean, that's convenient. I don't know why they have these here. So we know it's the 5 o'clock position. Would drop down into his room. But of course there's no hole. Diary. We had beef stew yesterday. In the cafeteria I heard there's a death chamber behind the kitchen. They take meat straight from the dead people and cook it. That really scared me. You put the prison diary in your scrapbook. It's a diary. I'm in trouble. I stood in front of the surveillance room and yelled as loud as I could, but nobody came out. Yeah, I'm kind of just tanking some of those hits, because... Alright, so there's holes in 3 rooms. Did I go into this one? Lock is broken, I can't open the door. So this is a room I can't normally get into. Being watched in the middle rooms. Alright, so I'm definitely over in that one. I can get into those other 2 rooms. That doesn't help me though. Because even if I do take those holes down...
Get me the hell out of here.
Unless there's a room that's like... There's like a key or something in a room. Yeah, I know I can go higher as well. But I really want to solve the mystery of these holes. Oh wait, hold on. So, not this one, but the next one. This one may have some promise. Hey, there we go. The one room that had an extra hole. So this is going to take us down to the basement. We're in a new area now. That's terrifying. Excuse me, I'm fucking busy. Holy shit. I was not expecting to get ambushed down here. No wonder they gave me so much ammo. I've burned through about half of it. Is it just the one door? Yeah, pretty much. So we're in the shower room. We've unlocked it. What does this one go to? Oh. Okay. That one won't open. This goes up into the center tower. There's a document here. This place continues to deteriorate. The doors to a number of cells no longer open. As a result, the kids inside can no longer go outside, but the less they know about that, the better. I can't open the doors, but from this room I can watch them get more and more emaciated each day. With no food and never showering themselves, they turn into smelly little gray lumps in there. Following the suggestion of an engineer, we dispose of the corpses by digging a hole below the cells. Since each floor of this building can be rotated independently, we can dispose of the bodies without the others noticing by aligning each cell with a body in it vertically. P.S. Chief, I bet you're just dying to see the interrogation room behind the kitchen. I understand your feelings, but have you noticed? There are 3 rooms with bloody beds. One is on the first floor, one is on the second floor, and one is on the third floor. If you line those 3 rooms up, then it's bingo. I actually didn't notice. You put the first floor surveillance room report in your scrapbook. So now we are the one that can peek in on all the rooms. It's the news. It's the amoebas and the hole that we use to get in here.
He's gonna kill me. Walter's gonna kill me.
I don't even have the mechanism to rotate these rooms yet, so let's go up to the next floor and see what we find. There's a document here. To keep a close eye on the kids, it's important to keep the cells well lit. The lights on the third floor were originally bought as searchlights. As a precaution against a blackout, they were set up to run on a private generator. There's a hydroelectric generator in the basement. To light up the first and second floors, use the corpse disposal chutes. Since each floor of this building can be rotated, you can light up any of the cells by matching up the holes. Repeating this periodically is an effective way to keep the kids fearful and well behaved. P.S. Chief, if you turn the handle in the middle of this room, you can easily rotate the cells. You can't rotate the first floor, so align the second and third floors with the first floor cell that has the blood-stained bed. By the way, if you use the people in this room, it's easy to make sure you're doing it right. Give it a try. Also, please don't forget to open the sluice gate on the roof. Much appreciated, Chief. Man, this is the most helpful engineer. So we're looking for blood-stained beds. We're about to change the whole damn layout. So there's our blood-stained bed. It's this one, which is right above his cell, actually. No, it's not. It needs to go one counterclockwise. Handle here. There, I actually have a hole that'll go into his now. Some kind of memo. The secret number for getting through the door in the back of the kitchen this month is 0302. Thanks for your cooperation. much up here. That's the sleeping person room. Here's the bloody bed. So 3 turns to the left, and they'll be lined up at least. Oh. I should probably go investigate that. But as a reminder to me, there's still 2 more turns to the left, but I don't want to fuck anything up.
Stay in there. Please. Come on, let me out of here. So I didn't die in here. Stay in there, Walter. I'm telling you, tell. Walk away.
Who is that boy? And who are you?
His name's Walter. Walter Sullivan. I used to work at the orphanage watching the kids. I'm Andrew DeSalvo. They tried to make it seem like an orphanage, but according to that town's holy scriptures, it was actually the center of their religion. And that kid Walter, he was really into that mumbo jumbo. Especially that descent of the Holy Mother business. Scary. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Let's try and munch on pizza. I'm being Eddie today. So, I mean, if you run in fast enough, you can do it. Let's finish the idea we had and get the rooms lined up. And then if we're wrong, we just know we have to turn them all the same amount in the same direction. So they're all lined up at the 5 o'clock position. Now, what I don't know, and I need to do, is check the first floor and find the bloody bed. This should be the 5 o'clock room. Yep. Nope. Technically, no. Yes. So it needs 1, 2, 3 more to the left for both. And they'll be lined up. There's probably a much more efficient way to do what I just did, but I wanted to at least line up what I could adjust. There, they're all now, I think. Hold on. That's one over. It should all be here. So in the 1 o'clock position. Alright. So I need to get in there from the 3rd floor and then just drop down. Fuck. That sounds awful. Wait, no, I do need to go up. Shit. This place is a little bit of a pain in the neck. But I think I'm almost done. That was not. No, 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 no. Hold up. Let's heal up real quick. Just let me finish eating the sliced pizza too. So we've seen that already. The TV's off. She's a hooting and hollering in there. I'm gonna assume that we're at full health now. Gonna give this just a little bit more effort. It's one thing I want to do here on the roof first, though, is I haven't opened up the sluice gate yet. If we finish Water Prison World, or we don't finish it in the next 15 minutes, that'll be when I cut the Silent Hill portion of this. Fuck. I wasn't expecting it to have options there. So we haven't even been in here yet. It's really bright in here. So, the water's doing its thing. There's these locked doors. Seems like it's locked from the inside. So remember the last time we saw one of those was locked from the outside. And of course there's the big one down in the basement too. So the door we want is at the 1 o'clock. You can see the water should be running. It is, but the pipes don't line up. Also, we passed what I was wanting to go into. It's a hole. Jump in. So the lights are actually on in this one. This is where I matched up all the bloody beds. So now we're in the kitchen. We first landed in the shower room. Now we're in the kitchen. I've got to fight my way through that one. And they do next to no damage, but like, still, I feel compelled, you know? Oh! So that was the dining hall, so there's another room there in the kitchen that we need to investigate. Yeah, those guys are just annoying at this point. Just got our plate. There's plate on the door. Remove the plate. You got the watchfulness placard. So we should be done with the water world. This is 0302. We know that from that note. Oh. There's the interrogation room. Oh shit. I got him. 18121. So 16, 17, then 18. We also saw a grave for 11. So we'll go through whatever apartment cutscenes we have, and then we'll call it a day. You can see that's no longer as bright out. Some time has passed. Looks like it's sunset outside. That's one look. Yeah, you can see. Huh? So I thought the power's blown.
Police arrested a Mr. Saguru Murakashi after he was discovered naked, urinating from the top of a utility pole in North Hatfield.
I'm not sure what's causing that noise, by the way. She's just having her a good old time. There's a scrap of red paper stuck in here. I found something that's extremely effective against the ghost. It saved my life. It was stuck into the huge rock in the woods near the orphanage. It's a sword blade with a handmade triangle-shaped wooden handle that has some kind of spell written on it. As a weapon, it's heavy and hard to carry, but somehow it seems to change in response to the ghost victim's power. Strike when the sword is energized. If you don't reduce their power, your attacks will be repelled. As far as I know, there are only 5 swords in existence with that kind of power. It's extremely valuable. July 23rd. No time for cooking, besides there's no ingredients. Like, it sounds like it's coming from, like, that direction. It'd be my shower. Oh. Blood. It's stained with blood. It smells horrible. Just like that water-filled room under the cylindrical prison. Oh, that hole is bigger. The hole's even bigger now. There's a lot of noises coming from the inside of the hole. Will you go in? No. No, we won't. Not yet. So we have a couple things to do, but we are about to wrap up. First, get rid of this plate. I feel like we're going to need these later. Second, we're going to peek out the door.
How's it going with room 302?
Well, I just tried to open it up, but it looks like something's blocking it from the inside. Anyway, it's not the first time.
You mean the guy who lived here before?
And it wasn't just him either. There's something wrong with his whole apartment.
Don't say that. You're scaring me.
Well, anyway, I just slipped a note under about it too much. There are a lot of strange things in this world. The umbilical cord I keep in a box in my room. Lately, it's started to smell terrible.
What the fuck?
Umbilical cord?
Well, I forget I said anything.
But still.
So we've already had lots of allusions to umbilical cords and birth. It's like pretty strong. I actually don't remember it being so apparent. I got this photo from Sunderland, the superintendent. I heard his son and daughter-in-law disappeared in Silent Hill a few years back. So I mean, yeah, that does confirm it. That's James's dad that we just saw. This is South Ashfield Heights. I wonder when it was built. I guess it's a pretty old building. Yeah, I mainly wanted to check those, that way we could get that confirmation. There, we'll save there. The water prison took a little while, but we're doing alright so far. But, yeah. This is where we're gonna cut the Silent Hill 4 portion of the stream. Sucks we couldn't get Silent Hill 3, but I'm gonna work on that as time goes on. We're still gonna stream for another couple hours, but it's gonna be Final Fantasy 14. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the recording part of it here. Yeah, I'll be back for this tomorrow. If you're catching this on YouTube, you know, do the things that people normally tell you to do. It helps me out a lot. In particular, following on Twitch. That way you can catch when I go live. I plan on playing a lot of horror games, especially now that I have PS2 working. Though hopefully I don't run into a lot more situations like that Silent Hill 3 situation. I will say, just as one final note about it for this video, I've never tested that copy, ever. Like, me trying to play it just now was the first time I tried to play it, period. And it could be a bad copy, because I have a copy of The Matrix Path Neo. Disc is in pristine condition. Will not play in some PS2s. Just doesn't. I had to go buy a whole new copy of the game. So, that's something. I've got a few ideas I'm looking into. All sorts of good stuff. But for the recording portion of this, we're going to go ahead and cut it. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow for session 2 of this. We're just going to hit this running, I guess. So, yeah. Until then, I will catch you guys later.